let's clear this up. Wanting to have a lot of money is not a bad thing. God wants everyone to have money and to be wealthy. How can we better his kingdom, his purposes, his vision for earth if we have no money? So God wants everyone to have money. That's not the problem. The problem is our lust and love for money that will drive us to obtain money our way and not God's way. And that can go for everything, whether it's in kids. We want kids now, so we fornicate and we get those kids out of fornication. We want the marriage now, so much so that we enter into, fornicating or being sleeping with someone before we actually get married. So we're doing things our way. So whether it's job or business or, to run a ministry, oh my goodness, even to run a ministry, all these things, right, are not bad things. It's like how you obtain it is what makes it wicked and causes us to walk in darkness in the eyes of God. Because when we are operating outside of God's perfect will for us, we are wicked. We are operating out of wickedness, and we're therefore walking in darkness. If God said you ain't supposed to be a millionaire until you're 45 and you became a millionaire at 25, it don't matter what you do good with that money. Okay, you obtained it wickedly because the Lord said, I wanted you to have an understanding about some things and about me before I've given you this money so that you can now go and use the money that I'm gonna bless you with because I'm the source, right? And I can just drop it into your account or whatever it is for you. But now that you've got this information about me that I sent you here to begin with, to even reveal. Now that you receive that information, now here go the promises that my son died for you to have, the promises of Abraham. But if you get it at 25, guess what? You don't get the perspective God wanted you to get. That's why people be rich and still miserable. Because they still don't have no sense of grounding because they have not obtained what it is that they were supposed to obtain from God concerning their very own life. So now they got to go through all these ways and hoops and hula loos, right? We all can find ourselves in there, so we're not downing anybody. All it's saying is God is trying to correct our way of doing things because it's so easy. Why is it so easy to make money? Because because the enemy that's against God's will for your life wants you to get the money now so that you can miss out on the understanding and the revelation that God wants to reveal to you about your own life. Everybody looking for purpose, but don't want to, and I'm talking about myself too, everybody looking for purpose, but we don't want to go through the way God wants us to obtain our purpose. And that's the problem we are having in the world right now. Money has become so easy to get. I just did another video and I'm saying it again where it's like, I finally see why they say money is so easy to get. And they tell us it's a mindset thing. And in a sense, it is a mindset thing. You can't think about trying to make money until you rise higher in your relationship with God. It's just the truth. Until you can break off that poverty mindset, it's just the truth. But however, what it really comes down to is like the reason behind what's influencing you to get it. Did I say that right? Yeah, it's like what's pushing you, what's driving you. Because, like, if your problems and everything is driving you to get some money, whether got a broke mindset or not, you can go find a way to get some money. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? But what's driving you to get it is more important. Because, again, I'm just giving you the revelation God gave me. If I said you're not supposed to be a millionaire until you're 45 and you get it at 30, you're operating outside of my will for you. So now you're finna go through a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't even meant for you to go through. All because you did not wait for me. That's the reason why we find ourselves in narcissistic relationships and marriages. This is a tough one for me because I'm like, Lord, I'm trying to understand. We find ourselves in those type of marriages and relationships because we didn't wait for God. We didn't wait on God to send the man or the woman that was perfect for you. And instead, what we call the counterfeit in a prophetic world, what instead it's not about it being a counterfeit. It's just the simple, well, it isn't about it being a counterfeit. Call it what you want. But the simple, just taking names and titles away from everything, because I hate titles. I hate that we have like labeled everything. I hate it, but that's the world we live in right now, right? So instead of calling it the counterfeit, what it is you just didn't wait for God. And so if you didn't wait for God, you're going to get the opposite of what God wanted to give you. He wanted to give you life. Now you got death because you didn't want to wait. And I'm not coming from nobody's neck. All I'm doing is explaining, expressing, and making, and actually putting out what he's giving me. Because you know what? Everybody's not going to catch this message, but somebody, God, is going to let this video come across, and it's going to change their mind. It's going to change their life because they understand what is being said. And what is being said is wait on God.